Welcome to Homemaking and Healing. My name is Gabie Peacock, and this channel is a space for me to talk about what I've learned and the experiences I've had in my journey to healing chronic conditions. It has been a stormy December week in southern Nevada, but I am enjoying my cozy home and all of the winter baking. In today's video, you will watch me bake an artisan sourdough boule and put together a healthier version of cosmic brownies for our church's weekly prayer meeting. While you watch me bake, I wanted to share with you 10 different habits that I have built into my day to help support my body through my healing journey. If you have any questions about the routines I mentioned in today's video, please let me know in the comments. Let's get started. Number 1 is taking my basal body temperature every single morning for most of the month. Taking my basal body temperature really helps me know what's going on in my body, especially when it comes to my cycle. Knowing the information about what part of the cycle I'm either in or anticipating next really helps me to know how to better support my body that day or that week. I've used many BBT devices over the years. My favorite one is a temp drop that I wear on my arm, and it takes my body temperature throughout the night, gives me an average and gives me the result every morning. I just have to sync it to an app. But I've also used manual BBT thermometers that are really helpful and very affordable online. I highly recommend it for every woman. It's good to know what's going on in your cycle, because it is truly our 5th vital sign and helps us to know so much more about our overall health. Wellness habit number 2 is taking an early morning walk in the fresh air and sunshine, or doing a low impact strength training workout. This really helps me to get my endorphins flowing, my blood pumping for the beginning of the day, and it really helps my mental health as well as my physical health. The third thing that has made a drastic difference in my health, especially for the start of my day, is focusing on a protein-heavy breakfast, especially before having any caffeine whatsoever. If I have eggs and another side of breakfast meat along with a carb, I am feeling full and satisfied for several hours, and it gives me the energy I need to do a lot of the physically demanding tasks that I have to do in the beginning of the day. The 4th habit that is absolutely essential for me every single day is to have a daily devotional time of seeking the Lord, spending time in prayer, and reading my scriptures. It really starts my day off on the right foot, helps me to get in the right state of mind for the rest of my day, and also gives me physical peace. It really helps with my anxiety and any sadness that I'm going through that day, especially if I'm having a difficult time in my health. One habit that has really helped me use my energy well is to take advantage of the high energy that I have in the morning, especially after breakfast and coffee, and then slowing down more in the afternoon in order to take time of intentional rest, even if that means I'm doing more tasks sitting down, like admin work. I do a lot of that in the afternoon, and a lot of the physical chores and tasks that I have to do throughout the day for my household, I do in the beginning of the day so that I am taking advantage and utilizing my highest energy for those tasks. One of my 2025 goals for this year was to be intentional about drinking more mineral-rich beverages along with my regular water intake. And that includes doing adrenal cocktails, doing mineralized sparkling water, and also taking advantage of my afternoon resting time to do a tea time where I can have more herbs, especially ones that I'm using for healing purposes. One of my biggest motivators for adding this habit into my daily routine is that I was having a really hard time in the afternoons with feeling faint, almost passing out, and also with feeling just drained and fatigued to the point where I feel like I was incapacitated and couldn't leave my couch or my bed. And I think being intentional with adding more minerals into my beverages and not just drinking plain water has really helped, especially with upping my real salt intake, potassium, magnesium. That has helped me so much with my feelings of energy and feeling faint. I've noticed a drastic difference, and I'm going to continue this routine into the next year. Let's get into some of my evening/night routines. Some of these things I habit stack, which is really helpful, especially for a smooth and more relaxing evening routine. The first thing I do when I go upstairs into our bedroom to start winding down for the night is turn off all of the lights except for our infrared light that we have. We have a very strong infrared light that we have by my nightstand that also just serves as a regular light in the evening to help us with our circadian rhythm, with signaling our bodies that it's time to start winding down and getting ready to go to sleep. I've noticed a difference that I'm able to go to sleep a lot quicker after I've had at least an hour of red light exposure. But also I use infrared therapy to help with inflammation and pain. It has so many benefits if you haven't heard or researched it before. But while I do that, I also habit stack. So I do usually some lymphatic drainage routine, which can include dry brushing or doing a gua sha/jade roller, or just doing some gentle massages with my hands. I just looked at videos online to figure out how to do that properly, and it really helps me wind down and also will help with any inflammation or swelling in my neck and my face and my chest. I also, when I do my dry brushing, I like to do that, especially if I'm taking a night shower before I take a shower or a bath. And it really helps with exfoliating as well. So you kind of get a double benefit there. And then I also really like to lay on top of my acupressure mat. I've had an acupressure mat for so many years, but recently I upgraded to a linen one, and it is so life-changing. I absolutely love it. And my acupressure mat really helps with my stress and anxiety levels in the evening. And also it's just a really great pain reliever, especially if you have pain in your back or stomach. And I absolutely love adding that to my night routine. Speaking of my night routine, I try to consistently go to bed between 10 and 11 p.m. so that I can have a good night's sleep. I know that that's not ideal or helpful for everyone, especially those of you that have children that are not on really consistent sleep schedules. But for me, sleep is such a huge part of my healing. When I'm sleeping, I'm healing. I'm activating the rest and repair part of my body. And so I really do try to be intentional and prioritize sleeping at night and doing everything I can to sleep well, to get rid of distractions. I brain dump in my notes app to help release my mind of anything that I'm worried about. I pray, I have a comforting show on sometimes, and all those things help me to wind down, to help me to get into rest and repair so that I can start my next day and do it all over again. Those are 10 of my daily wellness habits that really help me to support my body through my healing journey. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, if you have any questions about any of the routines or habits that I mentioned in today's video, please leave them in the comments and I will get back to you shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you enjoy this kind of content, please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.